Only on 11 Alive, a jury has now reached a verdict in the high-profile case involving baby formula.
And it could change the way premature babies are fed in NICUs here in Georgia and across the country. Our investigative reporter Savannah Levins is staying on top of this story for you and has the latest.
$60 million. That's how much formula manufacturer Mead Johnson will have to pay one mom who claimed the company did not do enough to warn her about the risk of a deadly intestinal disease that killed her infant son. This case out of Illinois is the first of hundreds of lawsuits set to get underway nationwide. That includes several families here in Georgia. The families claim formula manufacturers Mead Johnson and Abbott did not sufficiently warn them that feeding their premature babies cow's milk-based formula could increase the risk of necrotizing enterocolitis, or NEC, a disease that attacks an infant's intestines. One Georgia mom tells me one of her twin babies, River, died of NEC shortly after NICU doctors added formula to her milk. And days later, when they started the other twin, Willow, on the same formula, Willow started showing the same symptoms. What was your reaction getting that phone call?
Anger. Straight up anger. At no point were we ever told about NEC.
Luckily, baby Willow survived after being switched to breast milk, but she did have to undergo 2 surgeries and lost her colon. That mom has now joined the hundreds of others pursuing legal action. Abbott and Mead Johnson have fought against the claims. The companies arguing that even though science does show breast milk decreases the likelihood of NEC, there's no evidence formula actually causes the disease. That's what makes today's jury decision so huge, because not only did the jury rule against the formula company, they also awarded the plaintiffs $60 million. That's $35 million more than they were even asking for. Here's what attorney Stephen Reck had to say shortly after the ruling.
We will keep on winning until the companies break and resolve the cases. If not, we will just keep trying every one of these cases.
Mead Johnson saying tonight the company is disappointed by the ruling and will consider appealing. But this really sets a huge precedent for future lawsuits.